Hi, Dan from DJMoore Loft, and I'm just going to show you a quick little tip when it comes to cutting plasterboard at an angle. Now, some of these people might get a little bit scared with cutting the angle and stuff like that, but for me, not to say that it's pretty simple, but just a little hack that I like to do. So I've measured this at 1400, which basically means that I'm going to land half on this stud that is there. Now, obviously, I need to work out this angle, so you could hold the board over and try and mark it and get the line, but for me, if you just push it in till it hits, basically it hits where the top angle you want to be. If you then measure at the bottom, we now know from there to there, for example, it's 740. So I'll mark 740 there, bear with me. So that's at 740 there, and then what I do is if I measure up in that corner, quite hard with a GoPro camera in your hand, 270. So now try and measure up to 70. My lovely assistant passes me a level. Oh, your assistant? My assistant. Now, from that point to that point that we first marked, so you give it a single score. You can give it another one if you wanted to, but this is quite a large section, so it'll snap pretty easy. Give it a little tap. Cut the back bit of paper. Now, you should pop that in. And that is lovely. I'll show you that. So you see here, obviously it's now cut in at the right angle. So all I've got here is a socket that I need to, got a cable here. So I've just got to make a hole for that socket, and then we can push that in and screw it up. So we've got a nice, so it's at the angle now, which is nice. Another quick thing that I like to do as well is before you over insulate or even plasterboard, I always like to run around with a permanent marker and just mark where all the studs are. Now, not only does that help with plasterboarding, but if you can imagine when you come to second fixing with the skirtings, you now know where to nail your skirtings in as well, which is another little handy tip as well. But we're now going to carry on plasterboarding and get this loft built. Enjoy.